Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis.
And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Albies ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Batting second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And swung on and missed the throw.
Carpenter.
Ball's on the money, and Fowler is gone at second base. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Soroka, just 21 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3-1 to the Cardinals. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On a line, that's a base hit. Michaelis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Carpenter at second with 2 down. Bullet back up the middle. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Billy Hamilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, he misses it. Hamilton rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 5-2 ball game. It's a lone. Tyler Flowers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Ronald Acuna flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Acuna is a guy that has a lot of speed.
And not only just speed, but
Josh Tomlin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line drive, base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Digging in the switch hitter, number 19. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Acuna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The center fielder, Harrison.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Markakis. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Freeman.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Donaldson.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miles Michaelis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he sets him down swinging. Miles Michaelis goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the third base.
He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter.
So first and third with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Digging in, Nick Markakis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The right fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Hamilton leads off first with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 19. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. In there, strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The pitcher.
Now batting, Miles Michaelis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he'll be tagged out heading toward. Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Francisco Cervelli.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And he can't field it cleanly. The 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Another 1-2 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. And the throw is in time. It's a Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's right there as McCann gets his man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Slider whiffed on for Tyler Webb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, number 19. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 19.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for route number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is standing in. Billy Hamilton step in now and lead things off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting on deck. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
The catcher, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Adeiny Echeverria will come on to pinch.
For the Braves, number 24, Adeiny Echeverria.
Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Jose Martinez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He pulls this one into right. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a tight spot here. First and second. 1 man out. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Pitch inside. The throw in time. And he is nailed at second. Men on third with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Right side, fair ball down the line, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. His career numbers against Melanson. He hits at a .364 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Misses. Ball 2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Don't want to forget about him. And he knew he was in trouble. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65. Giovanni.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On he pops it up. Carpenter into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. In now, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the shot. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time. A veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His career numbers against Melanson. He has a 3 for 12 line. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Billy Hamilton.
Carlos Martinez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 18. Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matt.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. So striding in, Dansby Swanson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves.
Matt Joyce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. John Gant takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Fouled away. Gant is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Final strike for the Braves. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And the center fielder is under. Jerry Blevins takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, John Gant. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Throw to first. And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Oh, behind the back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcel Ozuna.
Shane Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Green, a former Detroit Tiger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. Ready for another chance. Number 19. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And Luke Jackson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Runner goes for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second. Digging in to try it again. Ozzie Albies. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Popped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Up next for Atlanta.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nick Markakis. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bader on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a